Hello and welcome to the United Stand. It's your Manchester United transfer daily, bringing you all the latest Manchester United transfer news and giving it that real fan opinion. Will today be the day that Alexis Sanchez signs for Manchester United? I'll be telling you in a minute. And also we'll be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo for the millionth time and Lucas Moura and a couple of other things as well. But let's start off with Alexis Sanchez because that's what everybody wants to know. Sunday lunchtime, we did say that he will be a Manchester United player and it is going to happen. And I think we fought through a lot of that uncertainty now. Well, we didn't have it. We told you it was going to happen, but I understand why. Let's bring you up to speed then. So Alexis Sanchez will sign for Manchester United. The reality is that the deal was done between Sanchez and his agent and player on Sunday, because this is pretty much why Manchester United are buying Alexis Sanchez. You don't approach Arsenal first. Well, you do, but you've got to have willingness from the player. So Man City dropped out last night, half-time, I think it was, between the Stoke game. Apparently they've dropped out because he's too much money. Yeah, of course. We believe you about that one. Yeah. Mendy, 50 million. Kyle Walker, 50 million. John Pebbles, 50 million. Sterling, 50 million. But yeah, you're not going to bother with Alexis Sanchez, probably one of the best players in the Premier League for 30. So yeah, of course we believe you. The reality is he was going to Man City. He wanted to play for Pep. It was everything he wanted to be. And then Manchester United showed an interest. And he was like, you know what? I've got a decision to make now. I think I'd quite fancy United. And Man City have gone, oh my God, we're going to take a massive L on this. We need to think of a way out. Let's say we can't afford it. Let's say it's too much money, because people will believe that we're not the club that spends more money than anybody else. Nonsense. So Man City out the equation last night. Then Chelsea come into the equation. How are Chelsea in the equation? Well, it doesn't even matter. Do you really think that Manchester United and Mourinho are going to lose out to Alexis Sanchez to Conte after what's been going on between Conte and Mourinho? Never in a million years. And to be honest, unless Alexis Sanchez was absolutely in love with London, there would be no reason to go to Chelsea, because they're on a club on the way down. Manchester United and Manchester City, to be fair, are clubs on the way up. And the reality is, I think at most Chelsea have said, if the deal breaks down, is there any way we could be involved in it? And that's a big if. That is a big if. And it's not going to happen, because the reality is Alexis Sanchez wants to come to Manchester United, and the only way it breaks down is if United and Arsenal can't agree whatever deal they're trying to sort out with Mkhitaryan or money or whatever. And that is going to be the intriguing thing. So when will Alexis Sanchez be announced as a Manchester United player? That is, to be honest, something I can't tell you. I can't tell you that. I don't know that. We've not had that information. We had the information on Sunday lunchtime that he will be a Manchester United player, definitely, but we never got the information when. And I did ask. Could be any time today. Could already have happened by the time we watch this video. This video could be redundant because it could happen half an hour's time, and then we've got another video up saying he's signed. But will it be today? Will it be tomorrow? I'm quite relaxed because it's going to be United, but I hope today, and I'm going to go today at 4 o'clock. There we go. Let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. There is relevance to this. Ronaldo is becoming increasingly unhappy, according to reports in Madrid, in relation to Perez not following through on a contract that he was offered. Also the tax things. His form in La Liga is very poor. He's hardly scored any goals. Not too bad in the Champions League, but nowhere near the sort of form Ronaldo needs to be in. I think Messi's going to get the next Ballon d'Or because it's not been great from Ronaldo this year. Is that because he's lost interest in Real Madrid? Is it because he's on the decline? I was speaking to somebody yesterday and they said, wouldn't want Ronaldo back, and they were a Manchester United fan. I said, you must be mad. He is still got it. I thought, as I've said many a times, I watched El Clasico. I thought Ronaldo really impressed me. He played more on the left-hand side. He was skillful. He was running past people, which I've not seen him do for a while. He looks after himself. I know he's 33 in February, but even Ronaldo at 33, he couldn't refuse. He's not world class. He's on a different universe class with Messi. So, of course, Ronaldo would be very, very, very welcome back at Manchester United. For me, he'd put Lukaku on the bench. That's where Ronaldo would play for United, and he'd score a lot of goals in the Premier League. Will it ever happen? Don't think so. I think we are just being used again. I mean, apparently Ronaldo wants to come back to Manchester United, but he could have come back 3 years ago. He could have come back 4 years ago, and he didn't. And I don't think he will now. Would Manchester United want the deal? I think they would. Would Mourinho? I think he would. Would Ronaldo? Maybe he would, but financially I just don't think it's viable for United because his buyout clause is 800 million and I don't think they'd let him go for a reasonable price, which for a 33-year-old Ronaldo would have to be nothing more than £60 million. Nothing more. So, yeah, I would like Ronaldo at United, but I'm not even going to get excited about it. Because I'm not even going to think about it because I just don't think it would happen. And it would have to be in the summer, by which time he'd be 33 and a half, which isn't, you know, impossible. Look, we got Zlatan at 35. As just on that, actually, apparently Manchester United would only go for him if Zlatan was finished. But I think Zlatan's gone in the summer anyway, and you couldn't get Ronaldo before the summer. So I don't think there's anything in that. On Zlatan, Mourinho's spoken positively about him, you know, his influence on the dressing room, what he can do for the club, how he wants to contribute. Mourinho loves Zlatan. I think Zlatan loves Mourinho, and I think Mourinho will give Zlatan every opportunity. My only concern about Zlatan is I like Zlatan a lot, but I don't want him to be detrimental to Manchester United's season because he's way off the pace like he was in November. So will Zlatan play again? I think he will, but it might be, you know, he will decide and he will know if his legacy is being ruined, and apparently at the moment he's not happy with what he did in November. So watch this space with Zlatan, but tactically, does he fit in with United and how quick we want to move the ball in the final third? And you look at how quick teams like Liverpool and City and Spurs move the ball. I'm not sure Zlatan really gives as much, but if he's happy to be on the bench for the last 10-20 minutes, he's a useful option. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura is an interesting one because he was pretty much nailed on last week to be coming to Manchester United, and not just because of the paper sources, but also because of some of the comments were coming out. He's been spoken to about his future. He doesn't feel that there's any future at PSG and it's time to move on, and he spoke positively about the English league, saying it's the most competitive league. As we know, United tried to sign him 5 years ago. As we know, Jose Mourinho is a big fan of his. 25, not playing for PSG at all, not fulfilled his talents. Would United go for him? I think if we did go for him, it would have to be a loan deal till the end of the season, and let's see what he can do. I'm knackered. I've got to be honest, I'm really tired. Long night last night, and obviously watch all the fan cams. Really good opinions on the fan cams last night after the game from Flex and the people he interviewed, especially around Alexis Sanchez, especially around the kid. He's only a kid. I know he got a lot of dislikes, but it's not really that fair. He's just adamant that Alexis Sanchez is going to stay at Arsenal. It's amazing. That's football opinion for you. You know, people disagree and people are very adamant about their opinions. I would probably shave off my hair if he stayed at Alexis Sanchez stays at Arsenal. It ain't going to happen. But it's funny what some people think. And he's not even an Arsenal fan. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Please do drop a like on the video. Get commenting below. Will today be the day that Alexis Sanchez signs? I don't know. I'm going to go 4 o'clock today. I just want it done. It's going to happen. It was always going to happen. We said it was going to happen. I just want it to happen now so we can revel in what is a significant signing. And also, just remember, like Pogba, we knew it was going to happen for a long time, or we felt it was going to happen for a long time. And it sort of ruined it in the end because it took a long time to happen. I think United need to make this deal happen today so that we can all feel the buzz about it. Because with every day, it sort of takes a little bit of the buzz off. We get more used to it. We need to grasp this massive signing, enjoy it, and gloat about it. Thanks everyone for watching. Speak to you all soon. Hopefully today. Alexis Sanchez signs. Hopefully. Thanks for watching.